Yes, I've been out shopping again, so you know what this means. It is another fashion try-on. This time it is Marks and Spencer's outlet haul, and I hope you enjoy. So hello there, thank you very much for clicking on this video. My name is Susan. I am 57, I'm a size 18, 20, 22, depending on the shop, the cut and the style. I hope you enjoy this haul, and I think we should just get straight into it. When I saw this print, I could not resist. What a beautiful, bright, vibrant print that is. I'm going to hold it up to the camera. You can see some khaki greens, bright pinks, lighter pinks, black, teal colours, all on this white background. Such a fun print. It is a long sleeved chiffon blouse. Buttons down the front, just plain neutral buttons, and the buttons go all the way up to the collar, which you could have done up or not really. I just love that collar as well. Shirt sleeves, quite a wide cuff there, and it's gathered into that cuff, and two buttons. The back has a yoke seam and a nice inverted pleat down the back. It's quite a nice length actually. Tucked in or have it out. I'm going to see what suits me best. I got this in a size 20. It was supposed to be £25, but I got it for, let me see, £17.50. I've got a mind to wear this with some green khaki trousers that I've recently bought, but I will have to see how it looks tucked in. I'm not sure if I've got anything that I could wear with it tucked out actually, but we'll have to see. Well, I think this goes really, really well with the trousers that I picked up. Not sure it's me. I think this is more of an office wear, you know, a formal occasion. I'm not sure I'm going to get that opportunity to actually wear and enjoy this shirt very much. I had to open up an extra button. It just felt a little bit too formal with the button up to there, and obviously if you were to have the top button done up, that would be even more. Oh, though I do quite like it like that actually. Surprised myself. The sleeves feel a little bit long, so what I've done on this one is folded back that really deep cuff, but I think you lose an element of what's makes this shirt special really. It needs to be coming down to sort of that length, and then you get that effect of the blouse, and obviously sort of blousing it out over these trousers. I love it, but it's not going to be much use to me really. I just don't do any sort of formal or business meetings, but I could just imagine it with another khaki jacket over the top. I think it would really brighten up a work outfit. Love the pink colours in it, but no, unfortunately, just not for me. When I saw this, I certainly got, well, sea salt, white stuff vibes, and of course, Marks and Spencer's as well vibes. It is a plain sort of A-line skirt on this elasticated waist. A working draw cord, and it's quite a nice cord as well. It's certainly not just a thin one, it's quite a nice thick chunky one, and it's got that little frill above the waistline there. Pockets, always appreciate a pocket, don't we? That's a bit of a shock. Plain white lining. It is in this dark navy pattern with this white smudgy pattern. I think you could almost call it a animal print really. Each side has a little slit, Certainly not a maxi skirt, but I'm expecting it to cover my knee. It is a mix of linen and viscose, so it should be quite nice and lightweight. Not much else I can really say about it really, because it's just basically 2 pieces of material gathered into a waistband with some pockets. But hopefully that suits me. It's a new style for me and I'm looking for new styles. I've got the skirt on. I must admit I didn't have a suitable top, so this is actually a print t-shirt that I've put on backwards so that you can get the idea of what the skirt will look like with a plain top. I think it'd look much nicer with a navy top. I actually quite like it. I'm surprised how well it suits me, may I say, because it is quite a straight skirt. Saying that, it is got plenty of room there and it's certainly not hugging. That's a little side split, just cheeky little look of the leg. Pockets are lovely. It's just mainly for decoration, I would have said, just something for you to just tie together. It's a good length on me. As I said, it comes below my knee, but it's not drowning me down to the floor or to my foot. And I do tend to wear a lot of longer line dresses and skirts because at 5'4" I am quite short. I quite like that. Maybe it wouldn't be too versatile. I could imagine only wearing it with a off-white t-shirt like this, a plain one, or a navy one. But certainly if you're looking for a capsule wardrobe, you know, this would be an ideal piece because you could ring the changes with the top. But yes, you're going to see this print t-shirt now. This elasticated waist is very nice. I quite like this one. I'm already fearing that these are going to be a fail. They were on a rail of all different white linen trousers and I picked them up. I thought, oh yes, that's my size. Not realising actually that they are beachwear, so I'm fearing they're going to be quite see-through. I paid £15, reduced from 18, so not a great saving there. Yes, and holding them up, I can definitely tell that they are quite thin. Elasticated waist on the back, quite nice, lots and lots of stitching of elastic there. Plain front and a working draw cord. Little pockets in the side seams. It is in a viscose crinkle fabric, definitely not a linen. And a brilliant bright white. I'm not sure about the length. Oh yeah, they're going to be too long. It misled me because I was looking at the linen ones and thought, oh, that's my size. I think they're going to be too long and too thin, but we don't know until we try them on, do we? And I've got them now, so I might as well try them on. Quite a wide leg. Who knows? They might be a hit. And to go with those white trousers, I saw this top, a mix of viscose and cotton and polyester. I just love green and white together. I think it looks so fresh and so clean. Picked this up in a size 20. Was £25, but I got it for £17.50 as an outlet price. Looking at it in a size 20 it might be a little large, but when you're in the shop, I don't know, the sizes just look different, don't they? So it is this beautiful fresh spring green with these white sort of lilies, aren't they, with like yellow interior and black leaves. I just thought that that was going to be a beautiful outfit, definitely very fresh and clean looking. Who knows, the top may be long enough to hide my modesty if these are see-through. Forgot to mention they got this little tassel on the front and beads there. So yes, I'm going to try those two on together. Oh, I love this combination, this spring green and white. It just screams summer, doesn't it? But unfortunately, the trousers are too see-through. I'll just lower down the camera so you can see the full effect properly. There we go. Like you can see, they are very, very big in the leg. My common complaint about four-legged trousers, and just dragging on the floor. You can see the pocket there, so you can tell how see-through they are. Got nude underwear on, but you might be able to see a sneak peek. But I think that just looks awful. Even if I was to have a top tucked in, just to be able to see those pockets, that just shows how really lightweight and thin this material is. Does fit quite well over the tummy and the bum, and I could pull that pull cord in just a little bit more if I wanted to. I think the top looks quite nice tucked in, actually, just one of those sort of gentle little tucks. Or out, really. I think I would have to have it out if I was to keep these trousers. Possibly a little bit too big. It's not really doing much for my shape, is it? These little arms are just covering at the top of my shoulders. But it is a nice length. Be tempted to maybe try it with something else to see how it could perform in the wardrobe. But unfortunately, as a duo, this is a fail. The trousers are much too thin and too long, and the top in this situation is just too big and boxy. I quite like the way the collar is there. Such a shame, because I do love the print, but we'll see. I think you'll be able to see why I was so attracted to this dress. I just think the print is so pretty and feminine. Definitely a summer print there. It's got a rounded V-neck here, certainly not a round neck or a V-neck, and it's got some gathering here into this little hem seam there. Slightly puff on the sleeves, 3/4 sleeves, and then go down to some elastication and a little frill. On the front, apart from this gathering here, it then just gets gathered into an elasticated waist, which is on the back and front. There are some little loops there for this little sash belt to tie around. To open and get in, there's a little button and rollo and a little opening. It's quite a plain dress. Certainly the skirt, although quite full, has no frills or tiers at all. Marks and Spencer's said it retailed at £39.50. I got it as an outlet price for £20. It is cotton, but it is quite a thin cotton. I don't believe it's ever been worth £39.50. I think it's one of those items that the stores get in to sell at a discounted price so that you, the customer, feel that you're getting a bargain. But for £20, I think it is a bargain, just not for £39.50. Let's try it on and see if it fits and suits. I love this dress. I think the print is stunning. I don't mind the fit. The style is quite plain, and I am sort of getting Little House on the Prairie vibes, but I do like it. It is just a simple dress. There's no real big frills and flounces, and for that reason, I think it could be worn, you know, in the daytime and in the evening, even for a christening or something like that. You could certainly pick it up even for a wedding with a bright pink fascinator maybe, or even a lemon one would look nice because there's lemon in there too. The problem I have, and this goes back to me saying I just had the feeling that this was something that had been made cheaply and then brought in, because it certainly didn't feel like a £39.50 quality Marks and Spencer's dress. And my fears have been upheld, because I looked in the mirror and I thought, well, what's this seam? Why is this seam bunching up like this? Tried to pull it apart. No, it's actually been stitched together at the seam. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see. It's stitched there, but it won't pull apart. Somewhere along the lines, they've just double stitched the side seam. Oh, I mean, and it just shows you this is not Marks and Spencer's quality, or certainly not Marks and Spencer's quality that I would expect. So, although I love it, it's going to have to go back. I may be tempted to see if they've got my size still, but am I paying £20 for a £20 dress that I'd expect better quality from Primark? Well, that was a very quick little haul from Marks and Spencer's. I bought all these items in an outlet, but I'm sure if you were to search online or maybe make that trip yourselves, you may be able to find some or even better items than I found. Not very successful for me, I'm afraid. The only thing I would consider keeping is the skirt. And like I said, when I tried it on, I could only imagine teaming it with navy or white. So I'm not sure how versatile that could be. But never mind, there's always more shops and more hauls to do. So come back for more, push that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon.